All right. So right now, the one area I see a lot of mistakes in is when you use dialogue. Right, quotation marks, when you're quoting people. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this book, Sea of Monsters, and we're going to compare what you have and how you do yours versus how the book does its quotations and dialogue.
It only does it when somebody says something.
Right, and you
or
have that.
The name of the place.
Yep, and you have that, which is great. You have when you have the quotations around the words that a person is saying, all right? But take a look at something. What do you notice every time you see a quotation mark? What do you notice about it? Almost every single time that you see a quotation mark, when people are talking back and forth, what do you notice? It's a brand new.
It's a brand new sentence.
It's a brand new, not only a brand new sentence, but look at it, goes.
That's all kind
It's a brand new paragraph, right? It goes down to the next one. So, in this case, you will start a new paragraph.
Every time I did the quotation marks,
Every time that there's a change in who's speaking, you're going to start a new paragraph. So, for example, right here, so you have your introduction. I was at my house when the phone rang, picked it up, and it was Tom Brady, the quarterback. All right. Do we know who Tom Brady is? Great. All right. Now, here's what you say. We talked and talked. Then he said, I would love for you to come and play with the Patriots. Now, you are going to respond to him, right? That's a new paragraph. All right? Now, we're going to look at other paragraphing, but right now we're just focusing on dialogue. It was huge. So you're talking about the stadium. It was huge. Then I saw Tom Brady in his jersey. He said, nice to meet you, right? So, because you're kind of starting your new section here, you kind of skipped, so that's a new paragraph because you skipped time, right? Remember, time traveling means new paragraph, right? And you talk about seeing Tom Brady, him saying, nice to meet you. Now you are going to respond, so that's a new paragraph. Who said, let's get practicing? He did? So a new paragraph. Who said, okay?
Me.
New paragraph. All right? And so you keep talking. So now you say okay, and you're still talking, right? All right, but then Tom says something in return. New paragraph. You say something in return. New paragraph. So every time that you have a new paragraph starts, every time you have somebody saying something and it changes, you start a new paragraph. He said, yeah, I was looking forward for the game, but not tonight. I said, all right, so now you go from him talking to your thoughts and you talking. You go back to him talking. Him talking. Or you talking?
This is a long story.
Him talking, right? So now we're going to stop here. We get the idea of this, right? We're not going to go through and fix all of these, but you get the idea. Now the next thing that you have to know is I see one mistake you make every single time.
Not capitalizing.
Not capitalizing it, absolutely. Good observation. And look at the spacing between the quotation marks and the words or the ending punctuation. No space. So, every time you do this, like you said, 1, you're going to capitalize. 2, there's no space. And 3, there's punctuation marks that are missing. And there's a lot, but it's tricky. So when you start out with I said, he said, she said, you put a comma after said, and then you end the sentence. Right? This is all technically one sentence. Now he said, let's get practicing. And you said that needs to be capitalized. And so what needs to happen at the end of that?
It's a period.
Period, right? All right. And we'll look at the other punctuation marks later, like the apostrophe and stuff. So we go back again. No space here. Capital. Now this period needs to be inside of the quotation mark. When it's a speech, the question or the punctuation goes inside of it. When's the game? And again, we'll look at the other punctuation later. I said, when's the game? Tom said tonight. So again, ending punctuation, same mistakes. So you get that, right? So let's see if there's another one. And you still have other capitalization to make, other corrections. But let's see if there's another area So that's kind of how you do yours throughout. Alright, so now you can go through and look for those mistakes throughout. So what you're gonna look for is no space after the quotation mark or before it at the end, ending punctuation inside, capitalize the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Alright.